This is my new game in Third World Farmer. As you can see, I have a lot of livestock here. I have many tools to help me with my farming. All 4 family members are healthy and alive. I also have a school which helps my family have a cheaper education. It makes it easier to attain because it's so nearby. Also, a hospital which keeps my family healthy. In this left corner, I have like my barns, my wells, and my shed, which actually help my livestock just stay healthy. To get to earn this much money, didn't really do many things different from my first game. It was just more about getting lucky and having good weather and overcoming other problems and adversity. As you can see, I have 5 out of the 6 things you need to win in this game, which consist of communications, which I have right here, the roads, which just help bring lower crop prices because of more consumers. Got my school, which I showed you, and my hospital, and this is my representative, just very helpful. Now all I need to buy is my crop insurance. Once I get this, I win the game. So I'm just gonna win the game right now. Let's go right here. It's $125 for crop insurance, and I have $640, so I'm fine. So buy the crop insurance hint when the last of the projects from the menu has been built. The game ends on the following turn, and you win. Your final score is calculated. Buy a project in the game, buy it. So now it says game over. It says congratulations, you have managed to provide your family and local area with a much better future. You endure the hardships of third world farming for an astonishing 13 turns. I think I just try to tell us here how hard it is to survive and keep your family for surviving in such a tough area with all those problems going on, and how tough it is to just grow crops and be a farmer in that area with less supplies. And TWInside.org talks about one of my main issues, which is about low salaries and unfair global trade rules. They talk about how the AOA allows the rich countries to maintain or even increase their very high domestic farm subsidies and to keep much of their export subsidies. Developing countries are constrained by lack of funds and by the rules to match these subsidies. The AOA is actually what it actually stands for, the Agreement on Agriculture. The solution to this problem is to revise the Agreement on Agriculture to correct the imbalances. Twinside.org tells us that these periphery countries should be given special treatment. This would help the development of small farmers in the third world countries. Another quote from Twinside.org is, to protect small farmers and promote rural development, developing countries should not be asked to reduce their bound tariffs on food products further, but be allowed to raise the tariff levels if they are threatened by cheap imports. I think that there should be an alliance formed by core countries to help these periphery countries to become more developed, so that these underdeveloped countries can become more developed and influence trade rules and regulations. There are also actions that we can take to address these problems that I bring up. There's always opportunities to donate to people who live under these poor conditions. Some ways to do this is to visit the organization and relief agencies that deal with these problems. The link below actually has some of these organizations and relief agencies. It is actually located on the thirdworldfarmer.com, which is the game I just played. It's in one of the sections in the top right corner. So if you just go to this link below, you'll find several organizations and relief agencies that deal with these problems of fighting the problems of the poor and just underdeveloped countries and how to help them. And there's different ways in which people like us can get involved in just to help people in undeveloped countries.